quit the most addictive addiction on the planet at 19. After a 6-year addiction, doing it every single day, I quit porn at 19, right? Most guys go through their life never been able to quit their addiction, right? Most 40-year-olds, whether it's not nice to think of, but your dad, he's got a porn addiction. Everyone's got a porn addiction. Your friends, everyone. And I quit at 19, right? Using the system I'm going to teach you in this video. But first, it wasn't always like this, okay? I tried, I don't know, 70 times, 100 times to quit before I was actually successful, because I was using other systems. I was using the same one each time, nofap. You've probably heard of it, right? I'd look on YouTube, how do I quit porn? Every single video, 100 out of 100, nofap. Just get onto nofap, this works, right? That's why everyone's addicted to porn, because they all get onto nofap. It doesn't work, right? So my experience with nofap is this. I'd decide I was going to quit porn and I'd get onto nofap. I'd get 1 day in, wow. I'd get 2 days in, not watch porn, that's great. Day 3 would come, or day 4, it was around this area. And the second I woke up, till the second I went to bed, I'd get 1,000 different urges to watch porn. It was like my brain had flipped a switch from the past 2 days and was like, nah, you're watching porn today. Whether you like it or not, you are relapsing today. And every single time I did. Of course, I was still addicted to porn. I'd only gone 2 days without it. I relapsed. Go back to day 0 of nofap. So I'd hate myself, so I'd relapse again. Day 0 of nofap, might as well go again. And I'd do it 3 or 4 times that day, that same day. This happened 50 times, at least. So, nofap made my porn addiction better 0 times. Nofap made my porn addiction worse every time, okay? Because you can't just quit an addiction like this cold turkey. You've been watching porn for years, if you're like me, every day for 6 years, sometimes multiple times a day. That's thousands of hours. Thousands, right? What happens when you do that much? It is now ingrained in your brain as part of your daily routine, okay? At this time, we watch porn. When we wake up, we watch porn. Oh no, we wait until after lunchtime. When we get home, we watch porn. That's just what we do. Before bed, we watch porn. If we didn't do this, if we broke the cycle, that means there's something wrong, okay? If you eat every day, obviously. If you stopped eating, you'll die, obviously. But if you stop eating for a day, your brain would panic. It would put you in starvation mode. Your brain does not know you're trying to lose some weight. It thinks, right, we've been used to eating a lot. We've just stopped eating suddenly. We must be in a war. We must be in poverty. Something must be going wrong. There must be danger around. Let's put his body in starvation mode and help him. Your brain don't know you're trying to get slimmer, right? Your brain also doesn't know you're trying to quit porn. So when you've been doing this thing every single day for years and you suddenly just decide, yeah, nah, I'm good. Your brain's going to panic. By day 3, it's going to have had enough and be like, you're relapsing today because there's something wrong. And it'll give you the strongest urges you've ever had, and then you'll give in. If you somehow manage to make it past day 3, day 4, you'll wake up and the same thing's happened. You get 1,000 urges. You're simply not ready to quit porn cold turkey. This is what I needed to hear, right? But my system, it makes it easy to quit, and you'll like it, all right? So, I realised all this, put all my research into how to actually quit porn, and I came up with this system. Attempt 1 of doing it, I quit, all right? As opposed to 100 attempts on nofap, with my system, attempt 1 I quit. And maybe that was just a coincidence. All my customers that have bought the full course have quit. I'll get into that later, but step 1 of my system is less fap. It's called less fap, all right? And it's how it sounds. This week, I want you to fap less than last week. That's it. Write this down. If you watched porn 7 times last week, to get onto nofap, you'd have to go to 0. But that's stupid. Imagine looking at that on a bar chart. So you did it 7 times, then it went straight down. No, it needs to be like that. So if you watch porn 7 times last week, watch it 5 or 6 times this week, then 4 times next week, then 2 or 3 times the week after that, right? That is literally it. That's the simplest way to describe it, because that's all it is, all right? This works so well because, number 1, you can still watch porn, all right? Because when you're addicted, you can't just give it up. It's fun, and it's in your brain, right? Constantly. It's in your routine. You can't just give it up, so you can still watch porn. Number 2, by week 1, you're going to be experiencing benefits. By week 1, if you watch porn slightly less, your confidence will go slightly up, your anxiety will come down, you'll have a boost in testosterone, right? You're not going to be the most confident dude in the world by week 1, but you'll be noticing, you'll be like 1 step towards that. You're one step towards the person you've always wanted to be. One step towards the guy who just talks to any girl he wants because he's not scared. One step closer to that. So when you're experiencing these benefits, the last thing you do is give up and relapse 6 times in a day. It doesn't happen, okay? And finally, you're going to be making progress towards a goal. The goal being quitting porn, the progress being just watching it less in each week. Like you're probably thinking, well, what's all right, cool, I knew that. Well, men need a goal to make progress towards. We need it. That's just what makes us feel purposeful and fulfilled, okay? Men don't really need happiness in their lives. It's great to have, but the number one thing a man needs is purpose, okay? Throughout all of history, men have had purposes, whether it was to win the war, take over that village, beat up this guy, whatever it was. We've always had a war, and that's how men were always fulfilled. Maybe they weren't always happy, but this is just how men are supposed to be. Now, we don't have these wars in Western countries, so we need to set goals, make our own purpose, that means a lot to us, and work towards it. And with that, you're just going to be happier in general. You're going to feel purposeful, fulfilled. You're not going to wake up thinking, oh, what's the point of my life? I'm literally doing nothing purposeful. You'll have something now, all right? And the purpose is moving towards quitting porn. And when you experience the progress, you'll feel amazing, all right? This is just why less fap works so well, all right? It's so easy to do. It's so much better than no fap. That's step 1 of the system. Now, there's other steps to make that a lot easier if it needs to be easy for you, which is fine. But quickly, the porn quitting system, the full one, it's in the link below if you're interested. It's extremely cheap. I'd highly recommend it. Just check it out. Now, step 2 of making less fap easier is an analogy I came up with called saving the nut. All right, and it's how it sounds, okay? If you watched porn 7 times last week, and your goal this week is to watch it 6 times, okay? So every day apart from 1. Most people would watch it Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. 6 times, which is fine, but now they've got to be depressed on day 7 because they can't watch it. But most people would end up being like, oh, I'll start next week, and end up jacking off 3 times on day 7 and just hating themselves. Why don't, when Monday rolls around, your goal for this week is 6 times. Why don't, on Monday, you just say, all right, I'm not going to watch it tonight, but if I don't do that, I can watch it every single day for the rest of the week, okay? If I don't watch it tonight, I can watch it tomorrow. Think about how good it's going to feel. It's going to feel great. Just skip tonight. I don't really want to watch it anyway. Let's watch it tomorrow. The reason this works so well is because most people who are on nofap, if they get an urge to watch porn on Monday, they'd say to themselves, you're not watching it tonight and you're never watching it ever again. That's just going to cause your brain to be depressed. And that's going to be more likely you relapsing that night or the day after 4 times. This way is so much more healthy because we're still allowing ourselves to watch porn, but we're saying, I can still watch it. Just wait another day. That's fine. You don't have to not watch it for 50 years. You can literally just skip tonight, which you can do. It's easy. Just skip 1 day and save the nut and do it tomorrow. Instead of thinking of being negative, being like, yeah, no more porn ever again, we're being positive, which makes it easy to follow. So we're saying you can still watch porn. Think about how good it's going to feel. Think about all the benefits you're going to get. It's going to feel great doing it if you just skip tonight. Okay? Tomorrow rolls around and you want to do it, do it. That's part of your 6 this week. That's fine. If you go tomorrow and you don't really want to watch it, if you're tired, that's fine. Just wait another day. Don't be like, oh, I need to do it tonight because it would ruin up the routine. No. Just be like, all right, if I skip it another day, it's going to feel amazing on day 3. Day 3 comes around, you want to do it, go ahead. I hope you can see like the point I'm trying to make. Instead of being a normal guy trying to quit porn on nofap or whatever, saying you're not watching porn tonight or tomorrow or the next day or ever again because you're a loser and you're never doing it ever again. That person never succeeds. He always fails on 1 or 2 days in. My way is saying, I'm not watching it tonight, but I can watch it tomorrow because I've earned it and it's going to feel great. You're just looking at it from a positive view to make it easier to follow. Saving your nuts makes less fap easier. Now the final step is just bringing all this together and making it just foolproof, bulletproof, right? To be so effective that you can't fail. Improving your life. Now what does this mean? Well, the reason most of us watch porn is because we have no purpose, like I said, and we have shit lives. When I was watching porn the most, I had no friends, I had no girls. My vision for the future was this. I'd go to a college to study some bullshit I didn't care about, university to study some bullshit I didn't care about because society, parents wanted me to. Then I'd get a job doing this shit degree, which I didn't care about. Then that would be my life for 50 years. I'd still be watching porn, so I'd be unambitious. So I'd most likely be fat. I'd have no goals. I'd be unconfident. So if I magically found a wife that would take that version of me, she'd be low quality, unattractive, but I'd settle for it because I was, needy. I'd take that. Then we'd have unremarkable kids because we're unremarkable. We don't know how to raise them. And I'd go to work every day, reliving this cycle, not getting sex from my wife, have a porn addiction still, of course, come home, still fat, watch TV, go to bed, do the same thing every day, be depressed. That's literally what I envisioned my future to be, because I had no hope, I had no goals, I had no dreams. So when I thought of that, how do you think that made me feel? Did I feel motivated? Like, yes, I can't wait to give me that life now, please, give me the ugly wife, give me the shit job. Yes. No. I was depressed. I was like, all right, what's the point then? What is the point? I might as well do anything I can to make myself feel good now, because fuck that life, okay? That is shit. So I'd feel sad and depressed. What do you do when you're sad and depressed? You watch porn. This was a long, long story to prove the point that when you've got no hope for the future, you become depressed. When you become depressed, you watch porn. So we can be little pussies and just accept that our lives are going to be shit, or we can change it and improve our lives. So that when we think of the future, we're happy and we're motivated to work towards that. When we're happy and motivated, we don't watch porn. We go to the gym, we read, we talk to people, we improve our skills. We do positive things. So how do we improve our lives? I've said it many times. Set goals and work towards them. Set a goal for, in the next 5 years, making 10 grand a month, doing an online business, so you can live whatever life you want. Or set a goal of becoming a lawyer, so that you're doing something you like, so you're getting money off it, whatever it is. Don't settle for the mediocre life, because you'd be a mediocre little loser. Set the goal, write it down. Making 10k a month, get into 10% body fat with a lot of muscle, so that guys respect you, girls like you, you look in the mirror proud of yourself every single day, you look sick, whatever. Now you've got something to wake up towards. If you don't write these goals down, you're going to fail, and I hope you do. Write them down. So look at them every day, obsess towards them, make progress towards them every single day, watch your life get better, watch your porn addiction disappear, because now you've got something to wake up looking forward to, right? I can't believe I went years without setting goals. No wonder I was depressed watching porn 3 times a day. No wonder. It was literally the amount I watched porn going up and up and up. It was here, I set a goal, and you literally just saw it go down. It feels a graph. The second I set a goal, the porn went down. I didn't quit straight away, but it went down. It was from that point. Set the goal, watch your life be twice as good, watch your depression go away, because now you've got something to look forward to, make progress towards in the future. Now envision your future. You're living around the world, you got money, you got girls, you got the body, you got the confidence, you don't watch porn anymore. That's what you can wake up thinking towards. You're not going to wake up tomorrow and have all that, but you're going to wake up tomorrow with the motivation and excitement to get, excuse me, you're going to wake up tomorrow with the excitement to get 1% closer to that goal and make some progress that day. How much better is that life than just envisioning the future I told you about, right? It's night and day difference. So when you envision your future with goals, you're happy, you don't watch porn. If you envision your current future with the shit wife and the shit kids, you're going to be sad, you're going to be depressed, you're going to feel a bit lonely, and you're going to watch porn, okay? So get on to less fat, saving the nut analogy, save it for the next day, and improve your shit life, and your porn addiction will disappear. If you like my advice, if you want to support me, and if you want to quit porn even faster with all my best tips, the link below is my porn quitting course. I truly think it will be the most beneficial thing you'll ever buy. It's very cheap, the price is going up soon, but I hope you can trust me enough to even just look at it. Once you buy it, by the way, there's a free bonus section that you get to teach you how to speak to girls, how to attract them, how to just not care if they reject you. The link below is there. I truly hope this helped you. If it did, subscribe. Goodbye.